Hi, this is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Here's what's actually wild. Did you know that in Kerr County, Texas, a flood rose 26 feet in just 45 minutes? That's not just a staggering statistic. It's a harrowing reminder of the dangers we face when our disaster preparedness systems fail. This is honestly crazy, but it highlights a critical issue. Despite the National Weather Service issuing multiple warnings, the local government was caught flat-footed, leading to tragic consequences. Imagine this. Hundreds of kids at summer camps were sleeping along the Guadalupe River, while local officials claimed they had no idea a flood of this magnitude was coming. Kerr County is known as Flash Flood Alley, yet the highest-ranking local official, Judge Rob Kelly, said, "No one knew this kind of flood was coming." How could that be? With a history of floods and explicit warnings issued at 1:14 a.m., 4:03 a.m., and 6:06 a.m., it's clear that something went horribly wrong. What if I told you that the very person responsible for ensuring those warnings reached the public had recently retired early due to budget cuts? Paul Ura, a meteorologist in charge of warning coordination, was not replaced, leaving a crucial gap in the system. To the folks in Washington, this might have looked like a minor savings, but to the families in Kerr County, it meant the difference between life and death. The absurdity doesn't stop there. When the flood warnings were finally acknowledged, it took hours for local authorities to act. The Kerrville Police Department didn't post a warning until 5:16 a.m., and by the time the city finally urged residents to evacuate, many routes were already impassable. How can we expect people to react appropriately when the system designed to protect them is so clearly failing? This situation exemplifies a broader pattern, the trend of cutting essential government services under the guise of efficiency. The Department of Government Efficiency has wielded a metaphorical chainsaw, chopping away at vital roles like URAs, which are critical for public safety. It's a classic case of penny wise, pound foolish. Ever notice how often we hear about the government needing to be more efficient, yet when it comes to disaster preparedness, cutting corners can lead to catastrophic outcomes? We're left to ponder. Will our leaders have the foresight to invest in systems that may not seem urgent until it's too late? We must advocate for a government that values redundancy and critical services, not as waste, but as a necessary safeguard against the unpredictable nature of disasters. In the aftermath of the Kerr County flood, we're reminded that the strength of our systems depends on foresight and investment. It's time to recognize that preparedness is not just a line item in a budget, it's a lifeline for our communities. Let's work together to ensure that our government prioritizes the safety and well-being of its citizens, because when disaster strikes, every moment counts. This is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It would help out a lot. Peace.